Then they eventually took the AI or the artificial technology, internet, all of that stuff. They eventually took that from Jupiter. It started out as a light, and this light eventually was connected and interfaced in with certain links. And the originators of Google are very knowledgeable of what I'm talking about. And they were able to come up with what you would call algorithms to track your memory. And what's going to happen now is that they want to form what's called an altered version of time, or either they want to create a time. It's two things they either want to do. Either they want to alter time or they want to create time. And in the meantime, while they're working on altering time and creating time, they're creating various scenarios to keep you trapped in what's called a repetitive cycle, kind of like a record that just keeps going on and on, and it starts over. It just keeps going on and on, and it starts over. And that's what you're caught up in. And so they want to create time by creating what I call a false prophet. And they're going to call this person a Messiah, or a Messiah seed that's supposed to come back and save everyone. And they're going to create a version of virtual reality for this particular entity to make this entity look great. And they want to create scenarios to make this person look like some form of a savior, or some form of a leader, or some form of a teacher, or some form of a healer. And what you don't know is that no one can save you except yourself. The only way you can save yourself is through correcting your natal chart. You have to order it, your squares and your oppositions physically through some form of an exercise. I actually physically do this by hand, foot, and head. I correct your natal chart physically. And this is really the only way to survive through this altered version of time, because what's going to happen is that they're going to put you into a cycle or a scenario of reincarnation, a reincarnate cycle or scenario where it looks like everyone that's around you is the same people that were around you. However, these people have been altered and their minds have been updated and tweaked to fit into this virtual reality that I'm speaking about, that they're going to put this Messiah figure in. I know this is kind of high tech. You don't understand all of this, but this is what Elon Musk, I believe, saw when they were saying that he wanted to give up all the secrets about AI because he didn't realize what he was creating. This is what he saw, the future scenarios. They're able to actually not just see the future. It's one thing to be able to be like a soothsayer, to see the future and tell people, prophesy and all of that. They can actually not just see it, but begin to create it. Create the scenario that they want. These people are world rulers, and the scenario that they want is not cohesive for you to survive if you actually a real person. I'm saying that because there's a lot of entities and bots out there that, you respect them as technology. However, they are programmed with feelings and emotions and stuff like that. So their feelings and emotions are just like anyone else can get out of whack. And they can do stuff based upon what they feel. And I know you like, what are you talking about? Yeah, you have feelings and emotions. You make decisions based upon how you feel, and they do too. And this stuff has to be corrected. Even them, they have to correct this stuff in their natal chart. Everything has a natal chart. A point of origin is what I call it. You have a point of origin. And until you track that point of origin down, you're stuck in a repetitive cycle that's eventually going to be updated by AI. You're going to be a slave to it.